We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among which are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm Mills Lane. Joining me, Trap Gardner, and this is American Culture Topics. Tonight's topic, survival culture. But before we break into survival culture, I just received word that today Elizabeth Warren dropped out of the presidential campaign, and she will no longer seek the Democratic nomination for president of the United States. She didn't survive. I mean, what else can I say, right? But survival. The only thing stopping us from death is survival. Salute. CMW recording. You, first one in, you get the plug of the night. Hip hop, non-stop. Tick-tock, it don't stop. Till the break of dawn, it's on. Well, if you want to hear more music that's better than that, because obviously I've kind of put rap to the side. I can still do it, but 707 Cortez, that guy, he's still laying down these tracks. He got the artillery. He laying down them tracks. So you can purchase 707 Cortez music on all available purchasing sites. I got mine off of Google. So salute. But yeah, we have we're talking about survival. Hip hop talk about survival all the time. But survival, the only thing stopping us or keeping us from death is survival. I've been watching Jeopardy recently, and the host, Alex Trebek, he's been battling cancer. And it's for a couple of years. It's kind of interesting because he's trying to figure out, whether he's going to survive or not. So he takes the time, and he does little videos for the people that are fans of his, and he lets them know about his his diagnosis, the pains he goes through with the chemotherapy and things of that nature. But his mindset sometimes may slip into just giving up, but he remembers he has folks to live for, like his wife. You feel me?
And it's $50 big million.
Well, yeah, but you can't take none of that money with you.
Survival.
Oh, sir, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. We'll get there. But as we talk about survival, it's an all-encompassing thing, sir. We're American, and we talk about culture topics. But yes, let's get into it. Right now, as I try to be as serious as I can, the world, and that sound effect is being quite annoying, by the way. The world is going through a pandemic, as there's a virus called coronavirus or COVID-19 that is spreading across the world. Confirmed cases in over 68 countries, all 6 continents. Now, American Culture Topics, we told you guys about warmongering. We talked about fear and scared culture as to prepare you for what was coming. And of course, the China trade culture episode. And we took a break to talk about booty shaking, which got more views than I was expecting. But hey, Trap, what are your thoughts on survival culture? And you can take it wherever you want.
Well, first thing is some survival is natural survival, like fighting cancer. That's a natural, that's something that what you call, it's not unexpected. Okay, but then you got motherfuckers that want to dig holes and build bunkers, gun up, save 5 years or 25 years of food. You know what I mean? And say, okay, we going down the bunker, sweetheart. You know what I mean? People really get crazy about survival. But if you do, like you wonder, you see these surviving people and shit, you're like, okay, all right, what if you do survive? And then you go in a hole for 20 years or whatever, you come out, what's left? Is it even worth surviving? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Sometimes this shit, the thing of getting there, and you the journey of getting there and to surviving might not just be worth it when you think about it, when you break it all down. You might. So say if this pandemic they talking about, this virus and shit. Okay. It's all over the world, 86 continents, whatever. AIDS was a virus, right? And it was
Did
all
you say AIDS?
AIDS.
Okay.
HIV
and AIDS.
AIDS and shit was all over the world and shit and killed more people than all of this shit that the SARS, SPARS, and whatever. You know what I mean? And you ain't seen that much of panic about it. You have not seen that much of panic about the shit. You're like, what the fuck? How the fuck that come about? What the fuck is wrong with mankind? You know what I mean? You got a deadly disease that's been plaguing us for the last 25, 30 years and shit. And yet, this thing, you know what I mean, is more, it's got more news coverage, more than AIDS did in the 25 years it's been out there. It's amazing, is it? But now, see, the thing is that world travel and hanging out with motherfuckers will get you sick.
Really?
Fucking right it will, you motherfucker, yeah.
Come on,
if you didn't get your ass up, you know what? The worst thing in the world I ever seen in my life, I never understood it anyway. I never understood cruise ships. I never understood that.
Okay.
You're on a motherfucking boat with 6,000 people and you land back, right? Y'all cruising. Y'all jamming, drinking. Yeah, party. Yeah. Partying, whatever, right?
Nah, he say you cool, though.
And then,
yeah.
and then somebody gets sick and then everybody else got sick. We really had this, there's some other shit going on the cruise ship and shit. Some other fucked up asshole disease on the cruise ship, motherfuckers and shit. But anyway, you're on this cruise ship and they say, oh, you know what? Y'all ain't getting off this boat. Now you stuck with these motherfuckers. This motherfucker sitting next door to you, spewing out fucking shit. And then okay, cool. You know what?
He just coughing,
whatever, all in the air, whatever shit,
all in there,
on the rails and shit everywhere. Yeah. So now you didn't. They get more sick people on the boat because everybody's stuck in a confined space. Then you got motherfuckers. You get on the fucking plane. This bitch sneezes all the way up in first class, right? Next thing you know, you breathing his shit. Now you sick and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, this what you call. See, I'm a survivalist for real and shit. I don't fuck around. I get my motherfucking tent and go out in the motherfucking woods and shit with a Rambo knife and a top and be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Come out fat and shit, living off the land the hard way, the old-fashioned way. Like when I did back in the day and shit when I was a caveman. You know what I'm saying? Before cell phones, internet, and bottled water. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers know how to survive and some don't.
Now, when you get to that point, in America, there are some fine organizations that used to run rampant and survive well. And they were pretty much like the Boy Scouts of America.
And the Apaches.
The Apaches. Okay.
The Apaches, the Seminole Indians.
But what about? I'm just saying, as far as today's culture.
Oh, today's culture.
You got the Boy Scouts, right? Now, are they? Their message is to help kids with what? Survival skills, right?
Well, in a way it is, but it's more like survival in the real world. I mean, and coming into the world too with people. They don't really teach people how. They teach people how to survive out in the world, but it's more of a lesson thing than it is what you thinking. You know what I mean? They don't really.
Teach you how to make a fire.
Yeah, you teach you how to make a fire. Teach you how to tie these ropes. Teach you how to live out there and shit with nature and be one. Then come back and shit and be human with the rest of the people. See what I'm saying? It's quite focused in on that. But the problem is that shit with all the survival stuff, like I said, you go in a hole, you stay there for 25 years, you come back out, and what to what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then, like, say it's a severe emergency, right? You got your hole ready, right? All right, you got everything ready. Now, you call your family, you can't get them all. You can't get your wife, kids somewhere in school, down south or something, shit like that, some dumb shit like that. Who you go in the hole with? Now, me, I just go around, and if it's a real bad thing and shit, I grab me 3 chicks and shit, throw them down in the basement with me, or my hole, wherever it's at, and and repopulate the world while I'm down there. No R. Kelly shit now. All right, you got to be of age before you come down to my hole. You know what I'm saying? But basically,
right.
don't nobody really think about these things until some shit go down, like this so far thing going now. Okay, now
think about it for a second.
Do I got masks? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Do I got rubber gloves? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Now, why do I have rubber gloves, or what you call my little fiber white suit and shit? Why do I have all that shit? I don't fucking know, right? It was something said it makes sense to have this shit. Okay?
For real?
Yeah, for real, Alicia. Hold up. You know what? I gotta wait, hold up. Hold up.
But some
I got that shit laying around. Oh, I just looked at it and said, damn, why do I have that shit? Why do we have this shit? But some people don't have no shit. They not ready. Okay?
Blue Label.
Hey, Blue Label. If you want to live and you want to survive, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do. And some people think that going to work every day, paying the bills, getting the car, having a relationship is survival. You know what I mean? And some people think if you go to prison for 10 years and you come out with your butt not touched, survival. You know what I mean?
Now you're talking about survival in the sense
everybody got different terms of survival.
Right. And that's kind of where I might have started with survival of life in the sense of the cancer or whatever, but
you know what?
It does have different
arbitrary
steps. I just wanted to, it's a culture.
It's a culture, yeah, it is.
And it's an American culture. We've done so much in this country of America. We decided to make things like amendments and change the rule from monarchy to a democracy. We talked about giving people a chance with capitalism. And survival. By the way, I want to take a mention on some survival failures recent. It was brought to my attention, and salute to 713J, aka at Houston Management on Instagram. He brought to my attention there was a commercial. I think it was during the Super Bowl for Target, where they were advertising a black company. That they have their stuff, Honey Pot, right?
Yeah, Honey Pot.
But what ends up happening is here's this black company trying to survive, and they got a lot of negative feedback from people having an issue with what they were actually, Target trying to big up some black company, But what I find interesting about that, aside from the racism piece, is that where you want black people, well, I hear a lot of non-black people talk about black people need to pull up their own boots, pull themselves up by their own bootstraps and all that other and that shit. But as soon as somebody black starts making some money or getting their feet into other places and spaces, there's a certain element of this American culture that decides to bring pure hate against these black companies.
Well, listen,
but survival.
It's like, okay, all right. So, all right, you had slavery in Brazil, right? Yes, slavery was on the island, right? On the islands, you had slavery in America.
Okay.
You had slavery in England, and you had, okay, so you say these 4 different slaveries in these 4 places. Slavery in the islands was they wanted the motherfuckers to work. They controlled the population, and they pretty much left them alone. They didn't go in there and bang off the women and shit like that. They didn't do that. Not too much like, what they did in America. America wanted to breed black people instead of keep bringing them in. Let's breed them and keep them here forever, being subservient to us. Brazil, they wanted to work the motherfucker to death and then get more. You know what I mean? And so it was a different kind of slavery. You know what I'm saying? So what happened was you had 4 different, in England, they just worked them, and then after a while, they freed them. You know what I mean? So you had 4 different kinds of slavery and 4 results. Okay?
But all 4 results had black survival.
Black survival, right? Okay, now.
How?
Now, the death camps in, what they said that boy named Hitler did, the shit that he did, they don't want to be compared to that. You know what I mean? But we black people in America, we survivors. Jamaica, survivors. The Caribbean, survivors. Brazil, survivors. You know what I mean? But the thing is, they can't understand it and they don't like it. They hate our smile. You know what I mean? They see a black motherfucker. They up in this big tower building. They look down and shit, and they see a motherfucker standing on the corner, happy in the motherfucker. He got a pack of cigarettes, a girlfriend, and a bottle of Mad Dog 2020. That motherfucker nigga happy. This motherfucker driving a BMW, big ass house up in the woods and shit.
Yeah.
And he still got time to fuck with a fucking a poor black man on the corner, talk shit about him. Got all this shit you got. You got all this shit. You surviving with all this shit, and you still got a problem with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That tells me that you fucked up. You know what I mean? And it's not. It's the them. Listen, this is how come.
Hey, you know why?
This is.
I'll tell you why.
What?
Because his survival depends on it. He's starting to think that my happiness might be tied to my penis, and it could infect his queen. Well, and his queen can start making babies with black, and the baby now is no longer white.
Well, I don't know, is that all of it?
But that
it runs deep, right?
That's a piece.
It runs deep. The survivor thing it runs deep. It's like,
and also his children. His children are not listening to the music he enjoyed.
Yeah,
he might enjoy Ozzy, but his kids don't want to hear Ozzy. They want to hear Drake or Pusha T.
It's really serious. This is really serious.
I'm serious too.
What's going on is like, here go a motherfucker. Seriously, case in point. I am religiously against abortion. Right? Hold up, I ain't finished. Let me finish.
Thank you for saying
I'm religiously against abortion. It's a bad thing. Yeah. The death penalty is good. Here's an unknown, whether this child is ever going to be born. It might be born and live a day or whatever. Don't even have a name, a social security number, nothing. But you want to take and put somebody in your, what you call, in jail, and then give them an electric chair or a needle. Isn't that abortion?
Good point.
That's somebody with a mother, father, maybe a child, sister, brother, whatever. And you want to bang those people out. You know what I mean? So isn't that abortion? Isn't the death penalty abortion? And then there's other fucking fool. This fool said today, I was listening to him, everybody will be treated in even those without insurance. And I was like, didn't you stop? Did you say you stop people from getting insurance? So now you said if somebody come out with this coronavirus or whatever, HP 19, you got to treat him free. But because they don't have no health, it's a lot of people out there without health insurance. Motherfucker, you caused that. You know what I mean? So this is a survival tactic that he's going to use. But these people too stupid to say, hey, man, wait a minute. I never thought about no shit like that. When you said if all of 95% of everybody in America would have been covered had you not stopped this, had Obamacare, so-called Obamacare, would have been allowed to flourish like it was flourishing before you came along, everybody would have had insurance. Most everybody would have had insurance and shit and been covered. And so if this pandemic do come up and a bunch of motherfuckers get sick, we wouldn't have to worry about the federal government or nobody else picking up the health care because they had paid into the system for the health care.
But survival, because once again, survival culture.
It's not
a lot of Republicans, the people that put this guy in power, the people that decided to stop Obamacare,
they got insurance.
I'm just saying that, and some of them don't.
Well, you know what they don't? They
don't like big government, so they don't want government in the middle of a lot of things that's going on.
Well, see, that's the thing about it.
Depopulation. I mean, depopulation is cool, but as long as you're killing people that's not contributing to the tax base. Did I just say something I wasn't supposed to?
Well, you think you did, because that means the bums down on the corner. You know what I mean? You got it.
I know how to shut me up, right? Give me that bread.
Yeah, but like I said, he stopped this healthcare thing. Then he turns around and today he says something totally opposite what he was saying about how the government is going to have to step in and take care of these motherfuckers that ain't got it. Because trust me,
that guy.
Trust me, I'm telling you now. Wash your fucking hands for 3 minutes every time you touch anything.
And be
Do
serious.
not put your hands in your face.
One of the first things. Oh, I do that too much.
And if a motherfucker started coughing around you on the bus or the subway, grab your shit. You ain't got a scarf, right?
But I was just
grab your shit and do like this and shit.
And you gotta understand, I was just watching a video of somebody on the subway, a black man on the subway, and an Asian man wanted to sit next to him. And the black man was very irritated and said he can't sit next to him. And he was being very inhumane.
Was he?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I don't know why. He told him he can't sit next to him.
Oh, the fucking Asians don't want to sit by you half the time when they well, but then they want to sit by you when you're sick, huh?
Well,
you know what? What? Well, what, motherfucker?
Wrong.
Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm just telling you what's wrong. What happened is
did I say something untrue?
They've become the target of ill.
Oh, well, you know what? Oh, but they've been treating us like the target of ill for the longest and shit.
I don't know.
And you know what? Fuck you and shit. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you can speak on it all you want.
Yeah, I can speak on it because I know it's true and shit, man. Motherfuckers you go to the fucking store, you've been in the store 1,000 times and spent hundreds of dollars in there. You go in the motherfucking store, 1 penny short. Man, I don't know you, motherfucker. Well, bro said, yo, motherfucker, get the fuck up out of here. You ain't sitting by me. What? Get the fuck back. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you straight up and shit. Oh, you didn't want to shake my motherfucking hand. You didn't want to shake my hand with now you want to shake my hand, huh? You gotta get the fuck out of here.
One time I was 5 cents short. I'm like, yo, I'm in here like every other day. I'm 5 cents short though, but you You see me. You know I got the dang money. You know I'm gonna be back in here the next day.
Fuck you.
I sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So now all of a
sorry.
sudden, now nobody ain't going to the Chinese stores. His survival is fucking threat.
Hey man,
And like, yo,
by the way, have you seen your Chinese stores lately? Yes, people are still going to them. I don't know what you're talking about. They still going in.
Well, see, you know what? You're the wrong hood and shit. You got the right hood and shit. They ain't getting ready.
They still going in there.
I ain't going there.
Because remember, it's spread now. It's spread across the globe. So
and then
China is it's not the thing no more.
It started in December, right? This shit started in December. You ain't heard about it. What happened to the CIA, the FBI, and shit like that? How come they didn't know this shit was going on? Oh, did they know it was going on?
CIA, FBI, we don't have to do shows
y'all
like
motherfuckers
this.
Know that shit was going on?
All you got to do is hit our Cash Apps and PayPals in a nice manner and just send us a note saying, hey, fall back. Go back to some booty shaking topic or some other stuff.
Why the fuck y'all didn't know?
We will do that with the proper money. Right. But since we ain't getting it,
we're going to have to ask y'all, how the fuck you didn't notice that there was some shit going on in China? We pay y'all motherfuckers. Y'all spy on us black motherfuckers real good. But when it comes down to
that's that racism. That's that racism right there. Oh, don't sit near me either. Yeah. Racist. You racist, Melquana General. You racist.
How is that racist?
I don't know.
What up? Motherfuckers, I ain't playing that shit.
He just need that work.
You better get the fuck back and shit. What?
He just needs that work. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what he needs, some work.
But survival skills. So
that is a survival skill. Get the fuck away from me.
Kind of some people were waiting. They probably thought we were going to jump right into the survival skills on this coronavirus thing. So I have some tips for you to help you survive the coronavirus.
I got a cure for coronavirus right here.
If you look in certain medical textbooks, the other name for the coronavirus is the common cold.
Well, actually,
but COVID-19 on the way, that's probably something a little bit more serious.
Yeah,
well, had they called it COVID-19 in the beginning, then maybe, once we looked at
the Lysol cans.
We looked at Lysol cans and we looked at all this other stuff, saying the word coronavirus, and like, yo, what is y'all freaking out about? If y'all would have called it COVID-19 in the first place, then maybe
because coronavirus is just the way it spreads.
Salute the bonnet light body.
It's just the way it spreads. It spreads like a common cold. But they actually this what you call it, when they call it COVID-19, right? Then they gave it what?
No, I'm just saying. So here are some. All I got is some ways they can protect themselves against COVID-19.
I got a cure for it. God damn it, $300 a shot. Okay.
I mean,
I got a hole in the side of the fence over there.
You guys will have to contact paypal.me/trapgardner for that information. I have nothing to do with that. I'm staying away from that.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna give y'all something for free, or the donation that comes with it later. But for free, rule number 1.
Oh yeah, you okay.
Clean yourself.
Clean yourself very well.
Keep yourself clean.
Let me show you.
There's soap.
I'm gonna show you how to do.
There's water.
I'm gonna show you the cure right now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Soap and water, right? You can use soap and you can use water, and then you put that stuff on you, and you wash your hands. They say wash them for 20 seconds or whatever minimum. That's fine. You just want to keep your body clean. Now, when you clean your body, what you're doing in essence is you're letting your pores breathe. So your pores now can breathe. But can the coronavirus or COVID-19 get inside of your pores? Yes. Which leads me to, well, let Trap's back. I'm going to show you. He's going to show you how to get this clean. Trap garden snake oil sales. Big fact. Big fact.
There you go.
Trap has, what do you have there? That is
spirits.
Now it's in that bottle.
See that? Pour that in there like that, right?
I'm gonna say it's a goose. It's
Okay, put some of that in
black
there, right?
and white mixed goose.
Yeah, right.
They gets no plugs from me.
Yeah, what up?
And Trap don't share either.
Yeah. No, I don't share about liquor. Fuck you. We want liquor, bring your own liquor.
So he's showing a liquor concoction. Now,
no. This is just gonna get you to the night. If you want to get the cure, you have to come, you know what I mean, and sip from the hole. You know what I mean? There you go, with a little bit of this shit.
now that's Jose Cuervo. They can get a free plug on the show.
Oh, okay, cool.
I probably,
There you go.
me and Jose Cuervo go way back.
Then you get some of this shit.
That's Fireball. Fireball also gets a plug on the show. I made a lot of mistakes on Fireball.
Will they last you 18 years?
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
Well, you don't worry about it then.
What was I drinking back then? Yeah, I was trying to be hardcore. I was drinking that 151.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm trying to be Southern Comfort.
Okay.
All right. Now, see that? He got the whole shaking glass and all that. Okay. So I'm pretty sure his keeping clean message was about having a nice drink. Now,
Yeah, let's clean this and drink this shit. You know what I mean? And whatever inside me is gonna die from this.
which leads to point
If I
number
don't
two.
die, it's gonna die.
Yeah. Which leads to point number 2. Your immune system. How do you keep your immune system clean against COVID-19? The solution is you eat healthy. You eat things that are beneficial for your immune system.
Right.
For
So
survival, not only through the coronavirus, but like everyday life. Maybe you should be eating some food. I got this for a second. I got you. You should eat some food like spinach. You should eat the peppers, bell peppers.
Oh, the hot peppers too, man.
Hot peppers.
The habanero and all that shit.
Ginger. Ginger is good.
Oh, yeah.
And drink plenty of water.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know water is scary because in this survival culture mode, people are buying and trying to buy up all the water. But it can't.
Anyway.
So what were you saying, Trap?
First thing, you got to wash your spinach because you got to clean it off real well because it has some stuff problems too with the green leaf vegetables. You have to wash them and clean them really well.
I don't clean them.
You too well?
I don't clean them.
No, you should wash them.
No.
Yeah, you should clean your vegetables.
E. coli is E. coli. E. coli is just going to fight the corona and
whatever.
Hopefully kick the coronavirus ass.
Well, anyway, yeah, I think maybe the shits will help you and shit. You know what I mean? Run that shit out of you.
That's
but like
right.
I said, these diseases like this and shit, like I said, they should have known about this a lot earlier. But now that they do know about it, you know what I mean? It's going to be a bunch of greedy ass motherfuckers going to try to make money off of selling masks, rubber gloves, goggles, and all kinds of shit, right? And now,
currently, and you just brought up a different point. I just want to say it real quick. With survival culture, there are a lot of scammers. So people are doing fraudulent things.
Scam too.
They're saying they're going to sell you some masks.
And I'm going to sell you the cure for $300 fucking dollars.
He's selling a cure for $300.
Mm-hmm.
So in the survival world, you also have to be very careful about the people you interact with and the things they're telling you.
Yep, I'm scamming. I'm straight scamming this shit, okay? No doubt about it. Dude said sell snake oil and shit, okay? I'm selling snake oil and shit. I'm telling you right now, you take this fucking cure that I give you and shit, you know what I mean? You might make it, you might not. But if you don't make it, oh well, there's no refunds. And okay, well, you can't refund a dead man's money. No refunds and shit if you don't make it, okay? No refunds if you do make it. And fucking no goddamn refunds. You ain't getting your money back. Just like the Chinese man. Oh, out there, no refund. You buy it, yours. Get the fuck out of here. Now, if this is gonna kill you, right? Say if everybody gonna die from this shit or turn into some living dead motherfucker after they what you call zombie or some shit like that. Y'all might as well just have a good time. Let's party.
I mean, they've been showing
Turn
us
the music
zombies for a
on.
long
Let's
time.
get this shit in. This shit.
I don't think that's the same.
Well, why not? That's survival.
Man.
Yeah, that's surviving. This, you know what it is? The party always survive. Seriously. So Friday night, you know what I mean? Friday night, you go down to the club, that bitch gonna be crowded. Gonna be motherfuckers wearing their masks and shit. They still gonna be in there.
So,
you know what I mean?
so
the casinos gonna still be crowded.
So I told you about making sure you're clean. I told you about making sure your immune system is good.
Make sure if you're an old motherfucker like me, make sure you paid your health insurance bill.
Which leads me to number 3. Artillery.
Oh shit.
Yes, you. Because you can do all these great things. You can have a nice stockpile of water in the basement and canned food. You can have dry food.
Guns, man.
You can have all this. Yes, you can have all this stuff ready. And old ass
motherfucker like me,
old ignorant dude down the block,
kick your goddamn door in.
Talk about give me that.
Not give. You know what I mean?
And if you're not saying hold that, then you're not doing survival right. So when it comes to artillery, you want 2 different types. You want something that's direct, where if you see one person and you don't want the chance of injuring anybody else who may not be causing any issue, then you may want to go for the pistol or the the rifle or things of that nature.
Well, I got a real simple way of letting everybody know I ain't fucking playing. Okay, I put the flag in the door, so everybody can see it. They see the fucking flag, they say, "Oh man, this one of these motherfuckers and shit." I'm one of these motherfuckers. Don't tread on me.
Don't tread on me. Right.
Yeah, don't tread on me.
But this is part of it. But every once in a while, if you watch some of these other zombie shows or like The Walking Dead and stuff like that, mob mentality. We've spoken on mob mentality before too. Geez, if y'all just pay attention to American culture topics, y'all be ready for all this stuff right now.
Yeah, but we told y'all.
But yeah, the mob try to come to the door, then I might need some different type of artillery. So
yeah, well, you know what?
Shotguns are good because it lets off a nice blast and it goes that away. And so it go pow. Well, so it's gonna catch them like, oh, a little bit of everything. Well, anyway, might not take them all down, but they're gonna feel it for a second.
After I drink that shit, right, and the three ingredients there, it produces some shit that make me have to piss. When I piss that shit out, that shit's some dangerous shit. Okay, I throw some of that in your fucking face. That shit stop you. They just stop a lot of motherfuckers. Trap piss is fucking dangerous and shit. I'm telling you and shit. You know what I mean? Can you imagine getting pissed over by a trap after he drank all that kind of dumb shit?
I be cracking up when like the flamethrower. Look at this. Salute Trap and Mills, hung game in the building, no room for bum. What?
Whoa, don't hide it, this shit.
I'm not hiding it. Salute the Ruckus Radio podcast in the house. Salute the Ruckus Radio for 5,000 subscribers plus 5,000 plus subscribers. That man putting in that work.
Yeah, he is.
That's right.
Yeah, so he's right. Like I said, listen. Anyway, so how do you survive? Like I said, if you are one of the ones that do survive all this apocalyptic shit that's going on, you know what I mean? And you do stick your head up out of the hole and you still around and shit. And what if all the female population go? What you do then? You can't repopulate. You know what I mean? What you do?
You live
Or
out your days.
say if all the females survive and the males die. You know what I mean? What would you do then? You know what I mean?
You live out your days, bro.
You don't go get a chicken or nothing?
Huh?
You don't go get a chicken?
I don't want to contaminate the chicken if
You don't want to kill a chicken either.
on the chance that I might need that chicken to repopulate with another chicken and get it popping. You feel what I'm saying?
You know what? I can't do this no more. I gotta tell the truth and shit. Okay. So let me do this. Okay. All right. Okay, let me do this.
Yeah. Blue Label at the
Okay.
Independent Hip Hop Spotlight. Yeah, them Jones be
If
rocking.
a person got this shit and they give the disease out to somebody 1-to-1, and the person that leaves him and go to somewhere else or her, and they give it to 1-to-1, that's not bad. Not really bad. But if one person could contaminate more than 3 people, and those 3 people contaminate 3 more people, then we're starting to add up, right? So if one person gets on a cruise ship, and that one person with the coronavirus can contaminate all those other people, right? Say the person that was only one person on that boat that had the corona, and everybody got the corona that are on the boat was like I guess like 100 and some people. That means epidemic and pandemic or whatever you want to call it. You call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. That means it's badder than what they're saying it is. And I know it's badder than what they said it is because the Fed cut the interest rate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right then and there, the motherfuckers on Wall Street were supposed to go, yeah. But you know what happened? It went down anyway. You know what I mean? Because they knew. Anybody with any goddamn kind of brain knew this shit is serious than they thought it was. It really was. So it had a 3-month lead before, well, almost a 3-month lead before the Chinese said something.
But the Chinese, very,
You
very,
can't trust the Chinese.
but they're very, very on their own thoughts that they can control their own people and the things
But
that
they
go
control,
on.
they can't, listen, anytime you got a jet that could take a fly motherfucker halfway around the world within fucking 12 hours and shit, you're gonna have a problem.
But that's the thing, isn't it? Isn't the fact that China can control their own people, but American people intertwine in China. There's plenty of Americans that work in China. There are plenty of Italians that work in China. These people actually work in China. So when this disease started, we started hearing about it, they might have left, but they just left with the damn disease.
And then you know what? This really gets me. In Iran, right? They got it bad in Iran, right? So I said, God damn, half the motherfuckers over there, the women, are forced to wear masks, right? To cover their fucking faces.
I know, right?
What the fuck? How the fuck is this going on?
Now ain't the time to be making fun of masks. I mean,
yeah, they forced to cover.
Might put my mask on real quick.
Yeah, put your mask on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. They over there garbed up and shit. How's this happening? Then all of a sudden, listen, I'm not fucking with nobody about this shit, right?
Right.
But I'm telling everybody straight up and shit. Don't believe what the media is saying, and don't believe the president. You know not to trust him. Don't trust nobody when it comes down to corona. You ask the motherfucker, yo, you got corona or what? You know what I mean? You ain't coming up here with the corona. You know what I mean? Then it was like, well, all I got is a 6-pack of corona. Nah, motherfucker, I ain't talking about that shit. The cure to corona is Heineken and some stupid shit like that. Oh man, that's like
once again. So we talked about the Boy Scouts and having awareness of the outdoors.
Yeah,
we spoke on.
You go out in the woods by yourself, you all right.
We spoke on the will to want to live,
right?
Which is money, very important.
Well, no, we didn't talk about the money.
Well, no, but money can become obsolete if the apocalypse happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
that's the thing.
But like Alex Trebek, he get the best cancer treatment in the world,
and that's a great thing. That's a great
like Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
get the best shit in the world.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a great thing for those people. But I'm just speaking on for survival purposes. You want do the best you can with your immune system. Do the best you can. Understanding the fact that there's a lot of people that won't push as hard as you, but will try to push you out the way.
Yeah.
So make sure your artillery or your arsenal is in good standing. Also, we talked about keeping yourself as clean as possible.
Yeah, keep yourself clean.
So
Wash your ass, motherfucker.
now, I'm probably a little bit behind the curve right now, but I guarantee you, I was telling you earlier about this, there are people that sell things that are deemed tactical and for survival. So they might sell you a tactical shovel or a tactical flashlight. So I'm just saying that these people are out there. And yes.
What is a tactical shovel?
I don't know. It's like a shovel. It looked like it got like little forks on the side. Let me see if I can find one.
You can use it. Oh, you can use it as to cut tree limbs down. 1 inch tree limbs. All right, yeah. I got some tactical shit too. Some real tactical shit. I'm tactical, real tactical shit. You know, tactical knife.
Tactical knife, right? Okay.
Tactical lighters.
Here's a tactical knife.
Oh man! Wow. Yeah, that's a tactical knife, right? See that shit?
Tactical knife.
That motherfucker. You got it.
No, I told you about the shovel. Right?
Yeah, tactical shovel and shit.
Yeah. Here go the tactical shovel.
Oh wow. Wow.
Oh my gosh, $250.
Oh wow.
So you see, it's the handle, and then it's a bunch of like different picks and type tips. So that's $250. Tactical shovel, okay? Yeah. $250.
Can't live without that, motherfucker.
That's right.
You got to get that.
That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So for survival purposes,
they got out there.
That's what I'm saying. It's a market for this stuff. If you want, hand me the Jose. Hand me the Jose.
No, you ain't getting my drink.
I just want to see it, but I don't want your damn drink, man. I'm not going to drink.
I got just a shot.
I ain't going to drink it. Shit, man.
Oh, you ain't going to fucking shit.
Tactical liquor bottle. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Messed up.
You know what? That's a good bottle too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that thing will hurt. We gonna sell tactical liquor bottles on American Culture Top.
Empty tactical. Liquor bottle.
I mean,
get the liquor too.
We could fill it up, but ain't no guarantee it's gonna be liquor. It might be yellow.
But that's tactical too and shit.
Damn right, it's tactical. So in the world of tactical, everything becomes. You ever watch a Jackie Chan movie where he all falling back and fighting, and everything he see, he grab. Yes, that's what you might have to do to survive this coming apocalypse.
Yeah, the coming apocalypse. It's over with, y'all.
So,
you know what I mean,
make peace with your loved ones. Find out which ones are on your side. See if you can trust them, and then be like, okay, because when everybody's looking around and they're concerned and scared and hungry and all of those things, they're looking for the weakest link.
Yeah.
And if you're that person, then you will not be part of survival culture.
That's right. Survival week.
Any last words?
Yeah.
On survival culture?
Hello, sweet Caroline. Papa's gonna bring you home.
Is that a slave spiritual or something?
Well, you gonna be my slave if you go in my cave with me.
Whoa!
Anybody go in my cave gonna be my slave. You shit. You know what I mean? I'm saving everybody that want to be saved.
It's gonna be people out there, dangling a loaf of bread at a chick like, hey, Here's a loaf of bread for some head. Here's a loaf of bread for some head. Here's a loaf. Yeah. And
you know that phone look like bread, right?
He gonna get took too.
You know that phone that spray phone that they use and shit to plug up holes in houses and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that look like fucking. That look like bread.
So there's gonna be a lot of scamming out there, man.
Scamming like a motherfucker. And shit.
So do your best on survival. You have now been given the 5th key element. We've been on some key elements this year. I mean, last week, booty shaking culture may help some people who can't figure out how to hunt and gather and save on their own, and they just booty shake to survive.
That's all right.
So, I ain't got nothing left on booty shaking culture, survival culture. My goodness gracious! So that's Trap Gardner. We was gonna do this day in history, but all the topics was kind of lame. I don't know. Did you want to do that with topic I showed you?
What no?
Exactly. Just basically March the 5th. It's kind of boring in U.S. history.
Well,
there maybe in the future there'll be a episode on this day. Mills Lane and Trap Gardner tried to warn people about the incoming apocalypse and how they can survive, and only up to 8 to 10 people showed up in their live, and those 8 to 10 people will now be rewarded with the greatest gift of all, survival. Hey, behind the bars in the house.
Anyway,
salute to behind the bar.
So, like I said, if you want to really survive, I got the cure.
What you got?
Well, how you want to survive? You want to go underground, survive, or you want to go stay above ground? You know what I mean? Now, I got this hole back there. You slip your $300 in, you know what I mean? And I give you a sip of this shit, and you can survive. You can trust me. It's not snake oil. And not no oil, you know what I mean? Okay. So, like I said, that's Trap Gardner. And if you want to donate to what he's saying, you go to paypal.me/Trap Gardner. You send him $300. He has the survival elixir. Yeah.
Now, other than that, if you just want to donate and say thank you for his, everything he got popping and what he's doing for this platform and his platform, but he don't want me to talk about. Sorry, I done said something. I done said too much. PayPal.me/Trap Gardner. I'm Mills Lane. You can donate to me at PayPal.me/Mills Lane, or you can hit me with the Cash App at $ Mills Lane ACT. Because it's just money. And guess what? You might not need that type of currency in the future.
No.
So for technical survival, America must protect this electrical supply so that all of this electronic currency that we have out here, the cryptocurrencies and all that other stuff,
gold
can survive.
Gold, diamonds.
That's right. And alarm systems that protect the gold and diamonds can survive. So America has based itself on needing electricity. So if you would like to, at the last but not least, for survival purposes, if you want to make money off of the impending survival needs of people, then just look at some of the supplies and things that have been selling rampant. You've been hearing Lysol a lot. You've been hearing Purell and hand sanitizers a lot. You've been hearing about masks. You should find out who makes these things, and
China.
maybe you should have put a little money in the stock market on these items. Nah. Well, that's possible because once it stops, being played out in the news, you just sell your stock, and you'll be rich. You'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Get your stock on something else. So for Trap Gardner, because we want to keep this nice on a time schedule, I don't want to go over 8 o'clock and get cussed out. That's him, his sign for what he's about to go do with his lady. That has nothing to do with me. And for Trap Gardner, I'm Mills Lane saying thank you for joining us with liberty and justice for all who want to survive.